Welcome to Enigma Art Studio, but instead of going into the studio now, we're making our way past the orchids to the pandemic pathway that I have been producing out of cement, sand, and mosaic pieces developed from broken everything that I have been saving for years and years. We make our way to the back of the house where a garden, which was once a producing vegetable garden when we first came to this part of the world, and has since over the years fallen into neglect. During the pandemic, George and I made a path and opened up the space. George mowed all around all of our old raised boxes, and we took plastic koi ponds, destroyed the bottoms of them. These are the ones that have been thrown out and were cracked and broken anyway, and big tubs. And here's how we started years ago. This is our little goddess altar. And we made sections of the garden, each one with some goddess element in their midst. A piece of sculpture, something that held candles. And you can see over in the back over there is the spray paint area for our latest addition to the garden. So here are the raised beds that come to our latest addition, which is the Blessed Bees Beehive, and the places where I am now painting bee boxes. So I painted bee boxes for these. She only gave me 4 though, and we need 4 more. She's going to give me some more empties. The woman from the Tampa Bees who needed a place to put her bees. And of course we'll get some honey. I painted mangrove images on the bee boxes because the mangroves are in bloom now, and there's a possibility that it will be mangrove honey. And I waited till this time of evening so all of the bees would be a little calmer, so that you could see that they're busily going in and out of their boxes, enjoying life here in Lynn Carroll's magical garden. There are the frangipani, and here are the things that I have grown from seeds. There's the sunflowers, and of course all the zinnias and cosmos and the various kinds of table flowers. But the thing that I have been most working on have been these old beds, which I pulled out, made more dirt, cleaned out around, and we have Morning Glory, Datura. Datura is everywhere. I had a lot of seeds and I just planted them all, and they all came up. Here are sorrel, which is the Jamaican relative of the cranberry plant, which is in cranberry bush, Florida cranberry. This one is datura, and also marshmallow, which is a kind of big fat squash, and the little basil that's in the back because he wasn't doing well on the other side of the house. If this is wiggling, it's because there are a lot of mosquitoes out at this time of day. But this is a good time of day because usually this garden has too many shadows and too much light in different places, and you can't see what it looks like. So here she is, the garden goddess, guarding all of the plantings from our restoration of our bee garden. Years ago we had bees, and John Stonehouse took care of them. And we got lots and lots of honey, which we still have some of the honeycomb from John Stonehouse, and now we'll have our own. Have a good day, everyone, and enjoy the weather.